Let's first address what plant-based flex eating is not. It's not just plant-based because that's a way of eating for a limit of time. Think of meatless Mondays. It's not just vegetarian because it excludes all animal proteins with the exception of eggs. With that in mind, it's not vegan either. Plant-based flex is the belief eating is to be enjoyed without unnecessary dietary restrictions, and that life is too short not to enjoy a little bit of everything. Considering we don't have the digestive system of a canine, I ask you to expand your mind and develop an understanding of the pros and cons of eating a high animal protein diet to help you embrace the benefits of eating a plant-based flex way of eating. Eating seasonally and locally grown may cost a bit less, but will for sure taste better. Currently, it's December and cruciferous and root vegetables like Brussels sprouts, leafy greens, potatoes, and onions are at their peak during the winter season. These vegetables are vital because they detoxify the body as well as support our gut and heart health and boost our brains. Beans, seeds, nuts, and soy products also promote better cognitive function. Fermented foods, pre-probiotic foods support gut health. We all value adequate protein in our meals. Consuming high amounts of animal protein is proven to shorten lifespans, while plant-based proteins, whole food sources such as quinoa, tofu, and chia seeds are complete proteins and contains omega-3 fatty acids, which are proven foods for longevity. Proteins preferred for plant-based flex offer high amounts of omega-3 fatty acids, like seafood, yogurt, and eggs. Did you know, if livestock is raised eating grass, the meat will offer very little to no omega-3 fatty acids, so it's best to buy grass-fed organic beef and poultry. The only downside is, grass-fed meat is more expensive for lesser amounts. To offset the lack of omega-3 in cheaper meat, try coating the protein in seeds or nuts instead of panko and flour, and choose baking instead of frying. Considering grass-fed meat comes in less ounces, diversify your protein intake with plant-based options, and fill your plate with fiber-packed legumes and beans and filling whole grains. Plant-based flex is seeing your food differently. No longer are your vegetables a side dish just to have on your plate with whole grains. They're prepared with as much care and attention as meat. Welcome back to Vital Foods for Life, a channel dedicated to eating good, feeling good, food innovation, health and wellness, and hospitality consulting. Fruit and vegetables contains fiber, a vital nutrient because it removes waste and toxins out of our bodies. But you know that already. What's stopping you from consuming 5 servings every day? Because our bodies use more energy to digest complex carbs like whole grains, lentils, brown rice, and beans, eating plant-based will help with weight management for those that want to. When it comes to the oils we use to cook, understand the different fats, the 2 that are essential for the body and the 2 that are harmful for our bodies. Highlighting a primarily vegetarian way of eating, this one meal out of 2 meals provides almost half of my body's recommended intake of protein and more than half of the recommended intake for carbs. I'll surpass the fat target, which honestly I normally do, but keep in mind the saturated fat is from heart-healthy extra virgin olive oil, and with regular physical activity, I will stay in the green. Highlighting fiber, if you're carb conscious, you only need to consume 8.5 more grams of fiber in your next 2 meals, and it can come from plant starch or even man-made liquid fiber or gummy fiber supplements, but first talk to your doctor. To flex this meal, keep 2 ounces of tofu and incorporate your choice of 2 to 3 ounces of grass-fed beef or ground turkey. The caramelization of the tofu is not from panko flour or cornstarch, the typical tofu coatings. It's a sugar-free apricot preserve with ground ginger and thyme, and the same glaze will taste delicious on grass-fed pork loin. Eating plant-based or vegetarian does not mean you're eating less protein when done mindfully and not just following a trend. Swapping a portion of the animal protein from your plate with plant-based omega-3 sources and fresh vegetables will strengthen your body's immune system and your brain power. Instead of purchasing trendy products with claims of increasing focus, invest in improving your health and wellness by first upgrading what you choose to eat and do. Most Americans eat meat-heavy diets, And the truth is, cognitive issues have doubled for adults between the ages of 18 and 39. The key is to develop a sense of body awareness when it comes to your body's stats and personal nutritional needs. Additionally, managing some chronic conditions like diabetes and obesity are viewed as healthcare burdens. The anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and phytonutrient food sources in this meal are the cauliflower, which is naturally purple from anthocyanins, bell peppers, garlic, spinach, and peas. If you're into carb cycling, this could be a high-carb meal option. Whether you flex this meal or not, you will most likely exceed your daily protein intake, and if you're not concerned about calories, that's okay. I'll be using the male and female examples from the Lose Weight Smart video for a protein level. To flex this meal as is, adding 4 to 4.5 ounces of chicken or salmon will bring this plate into a plant-based flex power protein meal. Although sorghum is a low glycemic complex carb, it can be hard to find and maybe even a little bit more expensive. So if you're carb conscious, replace all the sorghum with 8 ounces of steamed cauliflower rice. Swap the cauliflower steak with a 4.5 ounce roasted broccoli crown to lower the meal to 22 to 32 grams of carbs. The range does depend on if you add oil or butter to the cauliflower rice or the broccoli. However, don't forget to include the fiber, which will bring the carb intake even lower to 10 to 20 net carbs. Like PFAs, free radicals are everywhere. Some sources we can't control, like UV rays and environmental pollution. When we don't have a handle on our emotional stressors and habits like smoking, then these factors lead to oxidative stress. Then that leads to premature aging and diseases like dementia. Do you know what neutralizes free radicals? Antioxidants. This is one of the many reasons provided in this video why embracing a plant-based flex lifestyle is vital for life. This meal is a vegetarian protein power meal. Without flexing, soy-free tofu, the chickpeas, spinach, and nutritional yeast provides 43 grams of protein. Flex this meal by adding curry shrimp, the tofu is curried and grilled, and a boiled egg. Adding the animal protein brings this meal to 62 grams of protein. And with 27 net carbs, you can be carb conscious and plant-based flex or vegetarian. The key is always portion control. Do you have a more thorough understanding why eating plant-centered is vital for life? You can drop this emoji for yes, or just hit the like button. Thanks for watching this video. Take care of yourself, and bye.